Thank you to everyone joining us on this Labor Day, where we not only celebrate all the women out there who have birthed a child out of their body, but it signifies the start of football season as well. So word to your moms, we came to drop bombs, and we're talking football.
Baby, we here.
We steer.
No, take your time. Take your time. In the middle of this, you in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is G. F-P. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, NFL football is this week. In just a few days, we will be watching the Dallas Cowboys take... Sorry. We will be watching the Dallas Cowboys take on the Philadelphia Eagles in what should be a game.
Oh, Jerry has done an excellent job of taking any optimism people may have had of the Cowboys getting a win in that first game and just...
Hey, Deron Bland... Big time contract extension. That's the one we've been looking for, Jerry.
There you go. You extended your corner, who
exactly did.
Has been all right.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers.
Great run. Had that great stretch. Was that in 2023?
It was a little bit ago. Yeah,
2023, where he's making all those pick sixes.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was crazy season.
It's how much money did they pay Bland?
That's right, Josh. $92 million.
Yeah. $92 million extension with Deron Bland.
Sure, Josh.
$50 million guaranteed.
Yeah,
that was 2023 when he was getting all the pick sixes. Where's the freaking...
People are asking, D. People are asking.
And again, he's a decent corner. But
a lot of turnovers.
Dear God.
Like, when the entire secondary is healthy, which is up in the air for week one.
Yeah.
Things are better, right? If Diggs is on the field too, a lot of ball hawks, that's not a bad thing. Right?
Yeah.
Cowboys could use someone like Micah Parsons. I mean, I don't know if he's available. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not. Which, by the way, a few things, because this has happened since we had GPS, and we're going to talk about Micah Parsons then, now, forever. But he chose number 1 as his jersey, which is the first time in nearly 100 years, because that number was like kind of unofficially retired because the last person wear was Curly Lambeau. And so it's a big deal that Micah Parsons wearing number 1, and Matthew Golden finally settling on a jersey number. When I was at the pro shop 2 weeks ago, I was like, oh, can't find any Matthew Golden jerseys for 22. Well, now he's Agent 0. That's right. He will be the first Green Bay Packer to wear the jersey number of 0.
So Golden's going to be 0?
Golden 0. Parsons is number 1. That's right, baby. That's right.
Yeah, I thought this was funny because one of the things I talked about from Jerry's presser was, Jerry's like, we traded him because... That was George Bush for some reason.
I don't know why George Bush came out.
Oh, Jerry Jones! There it is.
Now watch this drive.
We need to stop the run. Tom, we need to stop the run. We're not very good at stopping the run.
You have to have a control statement, right? So like when I need to do wildfire, he did.
Yeah, exactly.
There, so I'm Jerry Jones. Like that.
Yeah. And honestly, my Jerry Jones, like when I say, I realized I'm just ripping off old Greg. You ever watch the old Greg sketch from the Mighty Boosh back in the day?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm old Greg, and this is my mangina. And he's in that boat with the dude. Yep. One of the best sketches ever. But
So
he
basically
he
just
says,
plagiarism is what you're saying.
yeah, he says, I'm all the Greg. And I realized subconsciously I just turned that into, I'm Jerry Jones. But anyway, stopping the run. I thought this was a great observation by Bill. Bland ranked 92nd in stop rate against the run and 82nd in average yards.
Gotta get better.
Run tackle amongst corners. Just in case we're still pretending, Jerry had real concerns about the run defense. Thank you, Bill. That is a great find there.
Bill Barnwell.
Yeah, the coping is interesting because suddenly there's a lot of Cowboys fans who are like, you know,
Micah
what,
wasn't even good.
Overrated.
I mean, I don't know. Has he ever made any plays? And even he's terrible against the run is the most. He had a better run defense grade than Kenny Clark did last year.
Yeah, and you've got to ask what is Parsons' job on a given play.
Very true.
He's trying to get to the quarterback because he is one of the best in the league. And when we overhype and underhype the Packers, Ben Solak put out an article, had some really good information on Micah Parsons that I'll try and remember to touch on when we get there because you're lying to yourselves, and I understand why. I would be doing the same.
I get it.
Broncos had traded Von Miller in his prime. I'd be like, you know what?
You traded Pat Surtain, you'd be like, you know what? Sauce is better.
Yeah. I would be like, Von Miller, you know what? He jumps off sides a lot. So have fun with that.
Exactly. Yes, the Grossi Posse on the ESPN. I made a post about it too. You could scroll back in the community post. It's also in all the links of the descriptions of the videos that I do. So yeah, you can click the link and find it there. So I know there's a lot of coping that's going on, and I understand it as well. And even some coping from one Dak Prescott as well, because did you see the quote that he put out?
I don't know. Thank you, Andrew. All those cursed logos are available courtesy Rachel. Crushed them this year. They're selling like hotcakes. So thank you, Rachel. Cakes.
Dak Prescott. Okay, hold on. I want to read the exact quote here. Okay. This is from Dak Prescott on the Micah Parsons trade. I'm not going to say we're better. We've got to go out there and prove it. We had to prove it even when he was on the team, so I'm not going to say that by any means. But I know what adding a guy like Kenny Clark, adding a true leader, a real man that's going to only elevate this team, who's been a Pro Bowl player, is excited about being here. I know our focus right now is Philly. I think that everybody's focus that's everybody's focus in this locker room. I don't think anybody's hung up on the Parsons trade. As I said, there's enough news and enough media about it. I think as much as anything is that a solution happened. Obviously, Micah got paid. He got paid very well, and great for him and his family. And we'll see him here in about a month. I'm not going to say it made the team better because I don't want to lie.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that crazy ass shit.
We traded an all-pro player for a Pro Bowl player. So we got a Pro Bowl player. And again, I love Kenny Clark. You will see no shade from me for Kenny Clark. They're just different players.
Yeah, they're very different.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been, I think some of the spin has been funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then also weird.
Yeah.
I think you got guys too like Skip Bayless out there, and they remind you of why you loathe Skip Bayless. And then like whoever started like trying to say the shit that like Micah Parsons, people were having, a lot of players actually had a problem with Micah Parsons' podcast, including all the way up to Dak Prescott. Like, shut the fuck up. First of all, I don't even think Micah Parsons' podcast is popular enough to like cause a problem like that. It's out there. With Jordan Love, they had a great conversation. He gets good guests sometimes, but I don't see Micah Parsons' podcast clipped out and turned into salacious media information on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Hold on, I'm trying to share my screen. Please hold. Oh
my God, let's see here.
This is Micah Parsons at practice right now. Super Bowl.
Boom.
He hit one pad. Super Bowl. In the next few weeks, I just got to see how the season goes and where I can find some free time, and then he'll come out.
Boom.
Yeah, that. So, Brandon, right? Like when it comes to the draft, I'll watch some college football, as we get closer and closer to the draft. But usually I'm not a big college football guy. I just don't really have the time to check it out, especially during the NFL season. But oh boy, Arch Manning, who, we've been talking about, oh man, who's going to be tanking for Arch, had a little bit of a rough day this past weekend. It was not his best game, and even I saw a bit of that. And I also was at a random bar in good old Wisconsin. And the LSU game was on. That LSU quarterback's pretty solid. He made some really nice throws. Again, I have no idea who he is, but he made some pretty nice throws. But Arch Manning, okay.
Yeah, I think
against a good team, but
yeah. I think a lot of hype has been placed upon Arch without us watching him play a lot of college football. So he's got that working against him. We'll see. We'll see how the season, progresses. It was a tough matchup in that first game, but I watched some of the Buffs game. I felt like there was a lot of just really boring football, college football. There were some exciting games mixed in there, but a lot of boring offense, I felt like. So we'll see. I'm not going to write Arch Manning off yet, but I also wasn't ready to crown him either. And maybe that's why, he plays another season after this one, because you're young and you got to get college reps. And that's what actually helps you develop into a quarterback.
It's crazy. If you play football, you get better at football.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy out here. Well,
but we'll see how that goes.
Hey, appreciate you, Andrew. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, we're very excited here in Green Bay Packer land. It's a pretty great day. Pretty great day. We have some football that's coming up in just a few days, but today we wanted to take some time and overhype and underhype every NFL team. What's this team, this is why they could go to the Super Bowl, minus a few other teams, sorry. And this is why maybe there's some less talked about things. So we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna go through every single team. This was Brandon Perna's idea, so if it goes well, blame him. If it goes poorly, also blame him.
Yes. I will always take the blame. It's the whole reason Tom makes me do this show.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just blame Perna for this bullshit.
I saw a shirt that says blame Perna. Yeah.
Blame Perna.
I just blame Perna.
Blame Perna. All right. I guess in order to do this.
How was this morning for kindergarten? How'd it go?
It's Labor Day, bro. There ain't no school today.
It's weird. I woke up I was like, Maya, do you have work today? She's like, no. And I was just like, must be nice. Meanwhile, I got to go make videos about football. I'm like, how difficult.
Yeah. I'm going to take it easy today, but I've got
a
handful of stuff to do before.
Yeah, I know. It's, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank you, Micah Parsons and Jerry Jones, for floating me into this week.
Oh my God. This was the best possible scenario as a Packers fan that I could ever ask for. It was just
I'm like, are people really going to watch a 24-minute episode on Micah Parsons after Tom and I just talked about it for an hour, after I just did a 30-minute live stream about it the day before? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
Thank you,
100%
football Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
All right, here we go.
No, Mr. Relevant, because I have the cursed Broncos hat, and as long as I keep it displayed, which it has been displayed in my new home right here, until after the Packers and Broncos play, I won't get cursed. So,
Micah Parsons out for the season, hurt feelings, just like his former owner, Jerry Jones. Team owner. I didn't mean Jerry Jones owns Micah Parsons. Although, Jerry? The headline there was Micah Parsons out for the season, hurt feelings. Just like his former employer, Jerry Jones.
You should be a journalist. You should write.
I should.
You should. I think you should. Yeah. Hey, I mean, again, I'm not too concerned, but the thing is, and I mentioned this, so I did a whole video on Saturday where I thought it was gonna be too late talking about Micah Parsons because I was a lazy piece of garbage and to get it out on Friday. Talking about it like this makes the Packers Super Bowl contenders, and people talk about like his performance in the playoffs and what. But the thing is that even when the Packers were able to roll over the Cowboys and Micah Parsons really wasn't doing anything in that game, they had to game plan for him. Like they had to account for Micah Parsons. And that's the thing of having to do that every single time if you're on the opposing offense. And that allows a guy like Rashawn Gary, right, to not be doubled up. Like if LVN's able to develop, that's great time. Great soundtrack for cleaning my apartment. Hey, good on you for cleaning the apartment.
Yeah.
Good on you, Saint Rocket. Clean the apartment. Just sweeping and I'm mopping. Or maybe I'm just putting things away.
Call me crazy, but if Micah Parsons generates you guys like 90 pressures this year, which would be a little low for him, it's going to be good for the Packers defense.
That's a hot take. I don't know.
Just like you can say a lot of things, but that's the bottom line. Making it harder for the opposing quarterback to throw the football is good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Is it actually only 100 posters?
Is that for me?
I'm assuming so. I'm not selling posters right now.
Oh, yeah. Rachel made a poster design for all the first logos. We did only order 100. And we sold like half of them on the first day. We might be sold out now. I don't even know.
Oh.
But, we can order more if we need to. I was like, we ordered 100. I don't know who the fuck wants these, but they're here in case you do.
Are you going to sign each poster?
No. I'm not going to ruin the poster's value.
Yeah, that's fair. Super Bowl.
What if I put statistics? What does that bring up for the old Bills? These are last year's stats.
Well, I mean, you can overhype the Bills. I mean, you overhype the Bills pretty much every day with the Lions. So I like the Bills.
You want me to overhype them?
Yeah, overhype them. I'll underhype them.
Okay. Buffalo. You got all the way to the championship game last year, and Josh Allen only had 3,700 passing yards.
Exactly,
he's going to have 4,500 passing yards this year, Tom. 40 passing touchdowns. Khalil Shakir going to really emerge into his role as the Bills' number one receiver. The most reliable target for Josh Allen this year will be Shakir.
35 touchdowns.
In year 2, taking a massive leap forward, going to be their big play ball grabber for the Bills offense. Rushing yards on James Cook, they just signed him to a contract. He had the 16 rushing touchdowns. Guess what? His carries are going up this year because you don't pay a running back and then give him less carries. 207 carries last year, Tom. It was one of the fewest number of carries to get to 1,000 yards. Put in 275 for James Cook, and the Bills' offense will be unstoppable. Their secondary, I'm a little worried about, but other than that, this is going to be great for the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, like the concerns I have are it's going to be pass rush, and it's going to be their secondary, right? Joey Bosa. Well, I mean, I'll let Brandon overhype Joey Bosa because he's a huge Joey Bosa fan. Yeah, because you didn't mention him in your rundown real quick.
I will overhype any player you ask of me, except for that motherfucker.
That's the one I really want you to overhype is Joey Bosa. Listen, if he can stay healthy, which is, you know the SpongeBob episode where he spends all that time writing the paper and he just writes the like really fancy and it's in big letter. That's if for Joey Bosa.
I've seen Joey Bosa miss a game because of constipation. Okay.
Hey, it's a real thing.
If there's a reason for Joey to not be on the field, he gonna find it, Tom. He gonna find it.
See, I could be
a hot take guy.
Yeah. No, but I think like I'm a little concerned about their secondary. I'm concerned about their pass rush. But at the same time, like the Bills, they're going to be the best team in that division, right? Barring some catastrophic injury, like they are going to be. Because the Patriots, potential wild card if everything goes right? The Jets might be like a sneaky competitive team. I don't think they're going to go to the playoffs. And the Dolphins, a lot of question marks. So I think the Bills are far and away. It's just, can they get past the point where they're all trying to get to, because the playoffs have not been kind to the Buffalo Bills. Have they done enough to get over the hump? That's the question. I think that's going to come down to scheduling. Like, I think the Bills are going to be really good, and it's just going to be like, all right, who are they playing in the postseason? Because they won't get there. I do like the Cardinals show. But underhyped, though, listen, if Harrison's good, right? Is he still rocking with that injury?
Who? Bosa?
No, Harrison.
Yes, perennially.
No, Harrison. Oh, good God.
Maxwell? Yeah, I think he's got.
Yeah, he's out 4 games, right?
Yeah, he's starting on IR.
Yeah, you got to put on IR. Yeah, that concerns me for the beginning. That concerns me a little bit. That's a little bit. Hey, that's right. That's right, Marco. There's so many different Micah Parsons. I don't know if we're. Yeah. Okay, that's where I'm at. Dolphins. You want to? I can overhype the Dolphins.
Do it. Overhype the Dolphins.
Okay. When Tua's healthy, that offense is so much fun. They can have a decent run game, right? Tyreek Hill, while I don't know if, is going to get much better than he already is, still can be incredibly effective. I love Jalen Waddle. And on top of that, Rasul Douglas is back. Was he good with the Bills last year? No, but I like Rasul Douglas, so it's always fun to say his name. So at bare minimum, you'll say some guy's fun name on defense, and at the same time, the offense should be really good if Tua is healthy. So I don't really even know where their ceiling is. I think they can be a playoff team. It's just, that's another one. It's a big if Tua can make it the entire season. I think that, there's some seats that are getting pretty hot in Miami, but maybe that's going to make them play even better because the pressure, what does that make? Diamonds.
Diamonds makes pressure.
I don't know if I said that. I did see Florida State up
if
at
your
Alabama.
last name was Diamonds and you're an edge rusher, that'd be a sick slogan, wouldn't it?
That'd be sick.
Hey.
Yep.
So you hyped up Miami, huh?
Yeah. Now you got to underrate him.
Miami?
I don't even know if we're doing the title right because underrated means like, it's not really being talked about, but it's still a good thing,
Underhype them? No, I think we're doing it right.
All right, we're doing it right? Okay.
Although it says underhype is not a word.
Yeah, underhype is not a word. I was looking at that and it's not a word, so...
Hey, overhype? Why? It can be overhype, but it can't be underhype?
You can't underhype them.
English sucks, dude. Our language sucks.
I want a different language.
Yeah. I don't even think I have to underhype Miami. I think people are just generally down on the Dolphins right now.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill can't even get named a captain. Why? Because he's not a leader. There you go. That's how you do it. Mike McDaniel, I love him. He is actually not.
We got him.
He is not overrated. He's just he's in Miami.
No, but we're hyping. Remember, not rating.
I'm underhyping.
Okay. Do we overrate and underrate? But I don't know if that worked.
No, we pump them up and then we shit on them, Tom.
Oh, okay, got it.
We give you both perspectives. What do they? What's a reason for optimism, and what should actually scare you this year?
Got it.
That's how it's in my brain.
I mean, we made up a word and put it as a title, so it's my educational degree has really seen better days.
Yeah, honestly, for Miami, it's pretty simple. I do not trust your defense at all. One, that defense can never stay healthy. I hope Bradley Chubb's out there for you. I hope Jalen Phillips is out there for you. I hope Chop Robinson takes a leap in year 2.
It's good cut.
You got rid of everybody in your secondary. You're signing anybody who's available to play corner. I think you just have like an open audition for your corner all season long. There's like the Dolphins probably sectioned off an entire fucking room, and it's just like, show us you can play corner, and we'll stick you back there.
Sounds like they used Bo Melton.
Yeah. And when things are working well for your offense, we know Tua in rhythm, on time, great things can happen. But what happens when you get punched in the mouth? What happens when you're trailing? Prove it to us again, Miami.
Who's the guy? They were just, I just saw the clip too. I'm so sorry. I didn't see who it was. I was talking about a lack of culture in Miami. Did you see that? It was from the Steelers.
What was it?
There was a Steelers player who just was talking about a lack of culture in Miami.
In Miami?
Oh, man. I literally saw it like the other day.
You sure it was a Steelers player?
Was it
Jalen
Ramsey? Was it
Jalen
Ramsey? It
was
was
Jalen Ramsey a Steeler?
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It makes sense if it was him. Huh.
Was Jordan Poyer saying it? Because
is it Sean Elliott? Or is it... Oh, let's see. It was a Steelers player. Is it Sean Elliott?
Deshaun Elliott. I don't know.
I just saw it real quick, so please hold.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
No, I don't think it was him. No, because Minka's back on the Dolphins.
Boy.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, appreciate Scary. Listen, I still don't have things unpacked. All right, it was Deshaun Elliott. Oh, it was Ramsey?
Well,
no, I thought it was Elliott.
You got people saying it was Ramsey, and you got people saying it was Elliott, and right, everybody believes it's correct.
Yep. Ex-Dolphins DB says his former team has no culture. Yeah, this is way better than Miami. Deshaun Elliott compares Steelers and Miami. Yep. There we go. Deshaun Elliott on the reported lack of culture. He says, duh, what the F? Everybody knows that, though, bro. We have two guys who just left the team and came here. Everyone knows that. Even the players there know that.
Bam.
So you take that with a grain of salt, but, it's not, it just seems that this was last year, 2 years ago, when I was like, hey, McDaniels, that seat might be getting a little warm, might be getting a little bit hot, and they gave him an extension. It seems like this is a big prove-it year for their QB and their coach. It's a big year for the Dolphins. Like, they got to figure it the F out, man.
Yeah, they're. I mean, there's so many things have gone wrong. Tua's got to play the whole year. We got to see what that looks like with Mike McDaniel.
Yep.
Jack,
I saw a bunch of people, and we talked about it too. Yeah, about not talking to Parsons' agent. And then we talked about, oh, yeah, hold on. We'll just wait for the NFLPA to step in. They're not busy right now. Yeah. I feel like if you call the NFLPA hotline, you're just getting hold music the entire time, and then it transfers you to AI.
All right, Patriots, overhype, underhype. I'll overhype these mother lickers.
All right.
Drake Maye, you're going to have a breakout sophomore season. He's got Mike Vrabel leading the charge. This man was willing to cut off his own wiener to get to the Super Bowl and win. True. Famously said that. Regret saying it, but we're never going to forget, Mike. We're never going to forget. I think if there's going to be a team that actually fights for second place in the West, it's the Patriots.
In the West, huh?
Toughness. This team is going to be tough again. Mike Vrabel, making the Patriots tough again. That's his personal slogan. And Travion Henderson, going to be one of the breakout rookie performers this year. Probably going to be in the conversation for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Boom. Nailed it.
When did they make it to the West?
What'd I say?
The West.
East. Whatever.
They're going to beat the Broncos. Yeah, the Patriots.
If you're looking at London, the Patriots are West. And there's some games in London this year, so
if you're looking at London,
suck it. If you're looking Dylan.
Patriots. Yes, a lot is riding on Drake Maye. I have to poop on them now, right? So the concern is, I think you're looking at wide receiver. Is Stephon Diggs going to be able to make that much? Is he going to be able to remain healthy, right? Because there was some hype when he went to the Texans, and then that kind of died off pretty quickly. So he's returning from an injury. We'll see if they can actually get a wide receiver one. I do like Drake Maye. I think that the success of the team is really going to kind of go through him, though I think their defense is going to be pretty solid. And if Henderson is bad, which I do think he's going to be good, it could be problematic.
That's why they got like 14 other running backs. Ramondre Stevenson. They still have Antonio Gibson.
Bo is my starter for fantasy. Should I grab Mims?
Yeah, hell yeah, Devin.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell. Hey, happy belated birthday to Carmi.
Oh, thank you, Yankees fan 0620.
I feel pretty good about the page. It's just about Drake Maye. Like, I want to see what he looks like behind actual blocking and having some support staff around him. But yeah. I love Vrabel, man. So like I think they're gonna be a chippy team. Oh, I gotta
coach up the Titans for years. I think like he's in a better situation, better ownership. He'll have more resources as time goes on.
I gotta overhype the Jets. I'm excited for this.
Good luck.
Aaron Glenn, I think, is the right guy for the job. I think as you are going into your how many days has it been since a rebuild era? He's the guy to get it done. I like what you did in the draft. You're building in the trenches, right? It's nothing fancy. Justin Fields, got his first win at Lambeau Field in the preseason. So maybe that's going to do something. I think the Jets are not going to be a potential playoff team, but I think they're going to be a pain in the ass. I think that they're going to be a team that like you don't want to play. If Breece Hall can get back to his Breece Hall ways and they really establish that run, I think things can get excited. I like Braylon Allen a lot. So I think that they're a middle of the road team, but under Aaron Glenn, they're heading in the right direction.
2 words for you. Justin Fields.
Yep. Oh, that's why you're underhyping them.
That's why I'm underhyping him.
Got it.
Sorry. Haven't seen enough from him as a passer. Don't know if they'll actually let him run enough for him to be effective. And, let's just say Justin Fields plays 1 game for the Jets all season, like some other quarterback they took a chance on. There will be no outrage. No. Sucks to be a Jets fan. Hey, I think they're on. I agree. I think they're heading in the right direction. I just don't think this is the year.
No, like if they win 6-7 games, I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like, it depends on just, what those guys look like. But
they've got to find their foundation, and then they got to find a quarterback.
Evan's asking you about Prize Picks.
Yeah, I responded to Evan. They'll make sure you get your thing, Evan. Also, I do not run support, so I appreciate you letting me know, but I can't help.
I want to buy one.
I can't help.
I do.
They'll get it for you. I actually had to use their support the very first day I signed up because I put a typo in my email.
That sounds about right. I couldn't
confirm my shit because I put in the wrong email and I got it fixed pretty quickly. So I vouch for their support, Evan.
The Packers Pro Shop, they already are back ordered on the Parsons jerseys, but I don't want to get the game one. I think I want to spend like the extra $30 and get like the limited one because it has like the nice stitching and stuff. So, Malton, you write that paper. You write it well. Overhype the Ravens. I mean, they're
better than the
hyped up,
and they're going to prove it.
Yeah. You better.
Derrick Henry is going to have a disappointing season, Tom, and he's only going to rush for 1,600 yards. Sucks to be a Ravens fan. Lamar Jackson won't win MVP again, and his stats are going to be even better this year. He's going to get even more disrespected after having one of the best seasons you've ever seen, Ravens fans. And that defense, it's going to be top 3 defense this season for sure. I like what they did in the secondary, and Mike Green is going to cause a lot of pressure. People are going to be comparing Mike Green to Micah Parsons.
I hope only in one way, like based on the field stuff. I hope the only comparison that's there.
Yes.
Okay, good.
FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Delano.
He's on the back of the dime. So instead of dimes, you drop FDRs. Ravens are going to the Super Bowl in the AFC.
Can you spell Delano for me?
Delano. Dellenar. Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah, it's not his middle name, but I just wanted you to spell it too. So
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Delano.
What's his middle name?
Delano.
Not in the Midwest, it ain't. It's Delano. Tom Dellinger.
Yankees win a finish. Boop. Okay. After marinating, I still hate the trade, but Bland is extended. We can extend Tyler Smith if Pickens matures and develops. We can keep him, and if Kenny Clark is still good, he can help this horrible run D and 2 first-round picks. Yeah, I mean the Kenny Clark contract is not great, and that's only going to get worse. So maybe there's going to be kind of some restructuring that's going to be going on. But he's coming off a tough season. But I love Kenny Clark, even for a locker room guy. I think he'll do well with the Cowboys. But it's not Yankees. The problem is just like with those 2 first-round picks, you're going to have to try and make up the production of Micah Parsons. And that's going to be the tough thing. And it's the QB pressures, it's the sacks. And even if he doesn't show up in big games, right? Let's just rock with that narrative for a second. Buddy, you got to get to those big games first. So
yeah,
that's the issue. Is like, yes, you could definitely get more talent, right? But to get that kind of talent is going to be tough to replace. That's going to be an issue. So that's the concern.
Poser.
USA.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
USA.
Airplane. Man, what a season that was. The Russell Wilson Danger Witch season, that feels like it was years and years and years ago. And it was like 2.
I know. It was a long time ago. A lot of people have forgotten about it.
Got a fitty. Watching since
pre-Carmi. Love it. Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey, landed a big job. Congrats, Hipley. Let's go.
Let me hit you with a sweet, sweet clip.
Okay, now he hasn't gotten any treatment from the medical staff, but he was on his left hip. He had a softball. He probably done that at home.
A softball.
The clip goes on for so long. It is. All right. Underhype the Ravens. I really like their secondary. Jair Alexander, he's returning or is expected to return to practice this week. He's dealing with the same issue that he's been dealing with, unfortunately. So that's my concern, that I don't know how much Jair is really going to impact that secondary, because it's just going to depend on his availability. And I think for me, like, the Ravens should be one of, if not the best regular season team in the AFC. I have zero concerns about them in the regular season. Where my concerns about them are when they actually get to the playoffs, because similar to the Bills, they just need to get over that hump, and everybody needs to show up, and everyone. So I'm not worried about them now. I'm worried about them come January.
Yeah, they're going to shock the world.
No, thank you, Crush.
They're going to shock the world.
You wouldn't think it'd be a shock. Do you think? All right. So what are you thinking? Ravens, Bills, AFC Championship game?
Yeah.
And then who wins?
At this moment, Ravens.
Okay. You hear that, Bills? You see how easily he just abandons you? So.
I'm not abandoning anybody. I'm going to be rooting for the Bills. I'll root against my own interest there. I don't care. I'll put money on the Ravens to win, and I'll still root for the Bills.
What?
Yeah. That's how stupid I am, Tom.
Okay. I'll overhype them. All right. Trey Hendrickson is back, mother lickers. That's right. Shamar Stewart is a
Rookie
person.
of the year.
He's
Rookie of the year.
Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball, but that offense, right? Chase Brown is expected to be one of the best running backs, right? There's a lot of hype about Chase Brown. On top of that, listen, the Bengals, end of the year, very, very different from September Bengals. They were locking and load and looking good. If they made the postseason, nobody wanted to play them. So if they're able to make the playoffs this year, they're one of those teams that nobody in the AFC wants to play.
Yeah.
Your turn, Brandon.
Bengals, they have a great banner. 2024 Bengals, the most feared team in the league that didn't make the playoffs.
Yep. It's fair.
Underhype them? Yeah. Your offense is going to be great. Again.
Yep.
Your defense is going to betray you again. I don't care that Trey Hendrickson's coming back. I love Trey Hendrickson. He's not going to produce like he did last year. 17 and a half sacks 2 years in a row. Should have traded him. When you had value for him, you get him for one more year, and it won't be enough to put you over the top because it wasn't even close to enough last season. So enjoy more of the same. Enjoy more of the same. Hopefully the new defensive coordinator makes a difference for you, but I doubt it. Also, you're going to lose week 1 to the Browns because you've been cursed. And the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, you got to overhype them.
Yeah, I love
the
this
wild card
team.
Patriots. People will be happy.
You know what they say? You can never have enough quarterbacks, Tom. And this team's got 3 great quarterbacks. Joe Flacco's going to get them started.
Great quarterbacks.
Then Dylan Gabriel's going to come in for a couple games. He's going to get him a couple wins. And then they're going to put in Shedeur Sanders. They're going to go undefeated with 3 different starting quarterbacks this season. First team to ever do it. Then Deshaun Watson's going to be healthy by the playoffs, and he's going to take the reins in the playoffs, Tom. And Deshaun Watson will lead the Browns to a playoff victory while doing no work through the regular season. Gotta love all the quarterbacks on this roster. Jerry Jeudy probably going to lead the league in receiving yards and touchdowns this season. Jeudy will be unleashed. Myles Garrett got paid because he's one of the best defenders in the league. Love everything about this team. Really just a good example of good people on the roster, too. That's what I really love about the Browns.
Good roster building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underrate the Browns. I don't know if I can. Joe Flacco, in his 85 years on this planet, makes up for the complete lack of experience of all the quarterbacks that are behind him, right? Which is good.
Yes. Sure.
And Joe Flacco could probably play the entire season because he's an AFC North quarterback. You know, he's got like a broken foot. He'll still play. He's going to be fine. I don't know about the upward trajectory of the Cleveland Browns. This feels like a year where it's let's see what we have on the roster, and especially when we're starting Joe Flacco and have some unproven quarterbacks, if they're able to find a diamond in the rough and they're able to, you know, Dylan Gabriel takes he takes a step, Shedeur Sanders takes a step. They just are, I feel like this season is anybody, please God, on this roster be good so we can see who we're going to build around going forward. So I don't know if that person's on the roster, but
they're all in.
Yeah.
The tank for Arch Manning narrative dead after this week. The Browns like what they got.
What would the discourse be if Shedeur Sanders had a better NFL career than Arch Manning?
Oh, that'd be insane. It'd be so crazy.
Oh my God. Just watching media pundits do backflips and be like, oh, I'm well.
I always said he'd be better than Arch.
You did not. You did not say that.
That's what everybody said. Shedeur Sanders better.
Oh, Brandon, Water Champ is visiting Gotham City next weekend. Is it still flooded from what the Penguin did to it? Or
yeah, I don't know.
There you go, the Iceberg Lounge.
Do you mean Denver?
I think it's Gotham City is what the Jets have on their unis now.
Where did? Yeah, I don't know. I don't leave my house. Water Champ. My parents. Go ask my mom for a nice home cooked meal.
Oh, I have to overhype the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, we better get rolling. We're running.
Yeah, we're falling, but we've gotten through not even 2 divisions. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, the Hail Mary extraordinaire. And you might say, Tom, what did he do 2 seasons ago? Didn't play because he got hurt. What did he do last season? Didn't play very well. But Aaron Rodgers has a little bit of a secret weapon that I know Arthur Smith knows about, and that is Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith is going to be the best tight end in the league. Move over, Brock Bowers. What you're doing is not impressive. Even though you look the same age, it's not going to work. Jonnu Smith is going to take over the league. Jaylen Warren, who just got that extension, he's going to be rushing for 1,300 yards. The defense is going to be phenomenal. Derrick Henry, no problem. They got Patrick Queen, who's a tackling machine. And so with that being said, the Steelers have a shot at maybe winning a wild card game. And
every king needs
progress.
his queen. And Aaron Rodgers is going to be king of the North.
Yep.
So that makes Patrick Queen Daenerys Targaryen.
Yes.
Yes. I'll just let somebody else speak for how I feel about the Steelers.
Feeding some hungry butts.
That guy needs to stay in California and go somewhere and chew on bark.
I forgot that starts with the
hungry butts. Yeah. The Giants better than the Commanders would be tough. Again, I think the Giants defense will be good, but yeah, I'm not on
I don't know how I would go better, but I think they'll be more competitive than Dallas.
Silver. Appreciate you. What? I don't think
The
Dallas.
Giants will be more competitive than
You
Dallas.
think the Giants are gonna have a better record than the Cowboys?
Yes, I'll say it. Fuck it.
I don't know.
I can say anything. Doesn't
You
matter.
can, and you usually do.
Yeah. Pittsburgh.
Jared, long time.
I actually picked Aaron Rodgers to have his best statistical season since 2021 in my bold predictions episode.
Okay.
But on the flip side, to play into underhyping, your quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. Thank you, Panda. Your quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. He's 41 years old, and I'm not sure he's got enough spite left in his heart to be good. Okay?
Ooh, that's fair.
His whole shtick is how he's killed his ego and he loves everything now. Bullshit. Get back to hating, man. We need Aaron Rodgers hating and angry. That's when he thrives.
He is better when he's angry. He's like the Hulk.
Yeah. Texans.
Overhype, the Strouds. I love their secondary. If their run game, I'm a little bit concerned about their run game right now. They are missing
Nick Chubb. Lean into Chubb. Go full Chubb, Tom.
I think CJ Stroud will have a better year than he did last year. If Higgins is that guy too, I mean, he's going to get a ton of reps, then they're going to be a lot of fun to watch. And the good news is, even if they're a little slow out of the gate, they're in the AFC South. So that helps. I think
You're terrible at overhyping a team. What the fuck?
CJ Stroud is going to be MVP.
You're the worst hype man I've ever seen.
I'm trying to also be realistic. I'm a little worried about Joe Mixon's hurt. I'm a little worried about their run game. And
you want me to underhype the Texans? Just listen to everything Tom said.
O-line, which, by the way, I want to be very, and this is why I use realism here. When Kenyon Green got traded to the Eagles and people were like, oh, that's a big loss for the Texans. I'm like, you've never watched a Texans game because he already got released. So yeah, that was not going to be.
The Colts. I'm going to overhype you, baby. You got Daniel Jones leading the way. All right. Daniel Jones is about to have his Sam Darnold season. He's got the best roster he has ever played with, Tom Grossi. An underrated roster, a solid defense. Michael Pittman as reliable as a number one target as you can imagine. And Jonathan Taylor going to be top 3 in total yards from scrimmage at the running back position. Daniel Jones, Shane Steichen, a marriage made in heaven. Anthony Richardson, don't even write him off yet, Indianapolis.
About Tyler
he's
Warren.
going to learn. He's going to learn on the bench. And when you trade Daniel Jones away after this season and get a draft haul, Anthony Richardson will be ready to take the reins and ride your little baby horse asses to the promised land. Colts.
So that's overhyping.
That's how you do it.
So we're just gonna go unrealistic the entire rest of the time. I'm good with that. That I can do. The Colts, your roster. Daniel Jones, your quarterback. Anthony Richardson. We're in neutral with that.
Next guest, Luke DeCock.
Excuse me.
Defense, I have some concerns. I have some concerns about your I like Jonathan Taylor a lot, and I like Tyler Warren too, but I just think that the ceiling is it's not very high.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Tyler Warren's like Brock Bowers on steroids.
Yeah,
Imagine Brock Bowers, but better in every way, and that's Tyler Warren. Colts.
He's got really nice hair. He's got really nice hair.
Yeah. Jacksonville, Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence is going to be comeback player of the year. Brian Thomas Jr., do I need to say more? Travis Hunter, he's going to play on only one side of the ball, but I think that offense has the potential to be phenomenal. A lot of new going on. And so rebirth, a renaissance of the Jacksonville Jaguars, perhaps. Your defense, it can't get much worse than last year. And so from rock bottom, all you can go is up. Jaguars all the way this time. I'm trying. I can't. It's so hard.
The only thing longer than Trevor Lawrence's hair is the amount of time you're going to hate watching this football team, Tom. God, Liam Cohen, hired by a 12-year-old general manager, Joey Gladstone. Good luck, Jacksonville. Your defense sucked last year. You didn't do anything to make it any fucking better. Yeah, we love Brian Thomas. That's the only player you got on your roster. Now
Hey, I
you
like
got
Trevor
Travis
Lawrence.
Hunter. What side of the ball does he even play on? Offense or defense? Make up your mind, Jacksonville. An identity crisis. That's what I see.
Please
That hurt.
overhype.
Sorry, Travis Hunter. That really hurt because I love you. You know I love you, Travis. You know I love you, Travis Hunter. You're the best.
It's so
The
tough
best.
to over. But do what? Overhype the Titans, Perna.
Oh, fuck. Cam Ward went number 1 overall for the reason, Tennessee. All the other quarterbacks in that draft, straight ass, and not in the good way, okay? Cam Ward is going to be rookie of the year. He's going to save Tennessee. Will Levis is still on your roster, and we love Will Levis. Everybody loves Will Levis. Calvin Ridley just coming into his prime. Don't forget, he was suspended a full year, so he's actually a year younger than his age says. And Tajee Spears, oh shit, he's on IR, but that's okay. The guy behind him is going to be really good until Tajee's ready to come back. And Jeffrey Simmons, beast. It's going to be an average season, Tennessee. But you're going to like Cam Ward.
All that. If Cam Ward is good, it's a good year.
Dude, Titans fans, I feel like where Broncos fans were last year, where they just want to know that Cam Ward's their quarterback by the end of the season.
That's it.
And anything else that happens, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I have to overhype the Broncos? Perfect.
No.
No, I do, because we're swapping, right?
Okay, yeah, you can
Okay,
overhype.
all right. What's one of the best selling game consoles of all time? Oh, and he just has to also happen to be the best corner in the NFL, PS2. And if you think that, I could throw around PS2, right? That's why you got not the Lord, right? Not the King, but the Baron to back him up. This defense, no fly zone, they're shutting everything down. It's going to be the Iron Dome. All right, in Denver. Not a single team's going to be able to do anything against that defense. And did I mention the offense? Evan Ingram, who is just the epitome of God's favorite tight end. He was so beloved in Jacksonville, they had to cut him because they're like, you're getting too much love more than Trevor Lawrence. We can't have you overshadow Trevor Lawrence. And now Javonte Williams, yesterday's news. Now RJ Harvey Dent, two-faced, but it's going to be coming up heads, baby, because he's going to be knocking down heads, running over defenses. Bo Nix, he don't need the Lord, but he is going to rise up not only in real life and ascend, but also in the rankings of the quarterbacks of old. John Elway is going to be like, man, who's this guy? I have never seen a quarterback this good before.
Yes.
Maybe they win a wild card game.
Wow. Now I got to underhype my own Denver Broncos.
I thought that was pretty solid for me.
That was pretty good.
Right?
I liked the RJ Harvey Dent. You really channeled your inner me on that one.
I thought that I was trying. I thought
it did good.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest. I do have concerns about this Broncos football team. Nick Bonito is not one of them because he's going to lead the team in sacks. He's going to lead the NFL in sacks this year. Sophomore slump. Sophomore slump for Bo Nix coming out my ass. Ain't going to happen, Tom. Bo Nix going to
you have to underhype him.
Destroy the competition. 40 touchdown passes. That's his floor this year. 40 touchdown passes is his floor. We're going to have two backs go over 1,000 yards. Haven't had one in 10 years, 7 years, doesn't matter. RJ Harvey and J.K. Dobbins, 1,000 yards rushing each. And I'm still underhyping this team at this very moment.
I don't think
I'm underhyping them, Tom. Their defense, it's going to be top 5. And it's going to be number 1 all time in shutouts. This will be the first defense you see hold multiple opponents to 0. Can't do it.
All right. That being said, overhype the Chiefs.
Well, As long as Patrick Mahomes doesn't have to throw towards Cooper DeJean, they have a chance to win the Super Bowl again.
Wow, that was a Tom Reed of overhyping. You're just like, yeah, they should be pretty good.
Yeah. Travis Kelce.
He's a person.
He's a engaged man. We don't know what that's going to look like. Is he going to be as motivated now that he's locked it down?
This is not overhyping.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing I'm worried about with Kansas City.
Simmons.
The Chiefs can go fuck themselves. Bonito.
Underrate the Chiefs. They don't have Rashee Rice for the first 6 games. That's going to be a little bit tough, and they're going through a little bit of a gauntlet. On top of that, too, like I do believe in Simmons, but Travis Kelce's not getting any younger. This is why you have all those other tight ends on the roster. But I think they just have a really tough schedule, too. And on top of that, your division got better. And so I think you're just going to face some more competition within the AFC West. I still think they're going to be a good team. I still think they're going to make the postseason. And from there, can anybody beat them? We'll see.
Everybody can.
I mean, I feel like that hasn't happened a lot. Overhype the Raiders, Ashton Genty. That's right. Geno Smith, he knows what it's like to be on terrible teams with terrible offensive lines. He knows what it's like, right? So even if the offensive line for the Raiders is bad, you got Ashton Genty. And Genty is going to be a god. He's going to be the best running back in the AFC West. RJ Harvey Dent, who heard of that guy? He's going to be two-faced, but it's just going to be the bad version of it.
What?
So yeah, Raiders, you're going all the way. I don't know what you're doing about your defense, but at least you have Max Crosby.
Underhype the Raiders. Oh man, Geno Smith is the best quarterback you guys have had in the last 20 years.
All right, so the Chargers. You want to overhype them?
Is Geno Smith better than Derek Carr? You can't even answer that question, Vegas. Good luck. Pete Carroll, dinosaur. Pete Carroll is 2 Aaron Rodgers. You want that man leading your team? You want that man leading your team? Chargers, overhype them?
Yeah. It's all right. I got to overhype the Cowboys next. Yeah. So,
all right. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, is going to lead the NFL in scoring. You're going to win so many games 6-3 this season, LA, that people are going to hate watching your football team, but it's going to lead to W's. It's going to be boring. Justin Herbert, he's not the social media quarterback anymore. He's just going to be efficient. 11 of 13 passing, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a victory. Get used to being bored out of your mind when you watch this team. Solid defense, offense that doesn't make mistakes. You're going to hate it, but it's going to result in a playoff victory for your team this year. Something you haven't seen since Trevor Lawrence ruined your dreams a few years ago.
Rashawn Slater got hurt, and that's really disappointing. And that makes me very sad for their offensive line. Joe Alt is still very good, but we got to see if their run game is going to be where it was. Omari and Hampton, though, people are talking. Maybe are you going to be staying at the Hampton Inn, or is it going to be the Heartbreak Hotel? Do you want to just change the title to every AFC team, and then we could just do this on Wednesday?
Yeah, that's a great idea. We can finish it off.
We could just change it. I'll edit it right now. It always said AFC.
Every AFC team.
Yep. AFC. I'm going to change it in the description. Look
Just
at that.
Saved it.
Boom. We did it. And I get to hype the Cowboys up when we come back on Wednesday.
That works perfect.
I got to go work on scripted. So
yeah, that's fair enough. We can't do this for another 40 minutes.
We're going to do that. Yeah, today I got if the NFL offseason was scripted. So it's going to be the first scripted in this house. So
nice.
Yeah, just give me some time. It's going to take it'll come out later tonight. Pardon? He's taking it easy, right?
Yeah, our videos should be up tomorrow. We got a big episode tomorrow about stuff. So,
wow. Okay. Big thing.
I'm gonna see if the mystery works for the hype.
Okay. All right. Folks, appreciate the hell out of you. We'll be back on Wednesday to over and underhype every NFC team and also
NFC
preview
team.
Thursday's game. And then Friday, we'll do our week 1 picks. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
Enriched. Yeah, destination.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's right. Scripted and stuff. Scripted and stuff. Scripted and stuff.